The time has now come. It is pretty much set in stone that Cody Rhodes will challenge Roman Reigns for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship when WrestleMania goes Hollywood after surviving the 30-man Royal Rumble match back in January. The same event where Sami Zayn made his choice of leaving the bloodline with a chair shot heard around the world, which didn't end well for the now disgraced Honorary Uce. Sami Zayn made his intentions quite clear. He is coming for the undisputed title, which Roman Reigns accepted on the condition that it takes place in Sami's home country, Montreal, Quebec, Canada, because he broke up his family and he wants to do the same thing to him, because in the mind of Reigns, nobody messes with his family, and it was made official. But what if the main event of WrestleMania changed overnight? What if by some twist of fate, Sami Zayn is a man of his word and is the one responsible for the fall of Roman Reigns and not Cody? That's what we're here for. So sit back, relax, don't burn your Cody Rhodes t-shirt again, and let's see what will happen if Sami Zayn somehow defeats Roman Reigns for the undisputed Universal Championship. We are live in Montreal, Quebec, Canada for the Elimination Chamber. With his family and friends rooting him on, the Honorary Uce no more, Sami Zayn challenges the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns for the richest prize in all of WWE, the WWE Undisputed Universal Heavyweight Championship. And per the orders of WWE official Adam Pearce, excluding Paul Heyman, Solo Sikoa is barred from ringside, while the Usos were given strict orders on a recent edition of SmackDown to remain home and not make the trip to the Elimination Chamber, leaving Roman Reigns all alone in this title defense. Sami Zayn is a man with nothing left to lose after betraying the bloodline at the Royal Rumble, leaving Jey Uso conflicted following his decision, even to the point where he acknowledged Jey as Tribal Chief on SmackDown, which led to Roman's decision to keep them away. But the time for talk and mind games are over. Will Sami regret leaving the island of relevancy, or will he achieve his dream and leave his home country with the one thing that Roman Reigns loves more than life itself, the championship? Playing the game smart, Sami started off red hot right out of the gate, taking the fight to the always confident yet overly cocky Tribal Chief with some stiff and passionate strikes. Sami's offense is obviously halted once Roman takes advantage of the emotional state of Zayn. Drive-bys, kicks, and even Superman punches are not enough to keep the once underdog from the underground down as he keeps powering out of every pinfall by Roman. The more Zayn refuses to stay down, the more frustrated Roman Reigns becomes. Paul Heyman tries his best to advise Roman to keep his emotions in check, but those notions fall on deaf ears as Roman finally snaps and unleashes an all-out assault on his former Honorary Uce, replaying that chair shot to his back over and over again every time he lands a strike. As Sami fails to fight back, the referee attempts to step in, but he pays dearly for defying the Tribal Chief. But it was this moment of rage that allowed for the opposition to strike, as from behind, Sami Zayn connected with an emphatic blue thunder bomb. With his hand raised high after absorbing the absolute worst that Roman had to offer, Sami felt the championship within his grasp, but unfortunately, there was no referee to count the fall. And when Sami walked over to check on the official, out of nowhere, Solo Sikoa went on the attack to the man he once called a brother in arms, completely ignoring the orders of Adam Pearce. Solo has Sami in the corner, looking to put an end to Zayn's hopes and dreams of leaving Montreal as champion. Solo is a rabid animal foaming at the mouth, about to strike until Sami stops him with a chair, and he continues to assault Sikoa, much to the delight of this crowd, sending him crashing to the floor. The hometown is rallying behind Sami in hopes that he can somehow build on this small window of opportunity, but Jimmy Uso is in the ring behind Sami and looks for a super kick, but somehow Sami saw that coming and laid him out with a chair as well. Sami is on fire, looking to tap into that second gear as he feels he is moments away from achieving his dream. The bloodline has been taken care of. Paul Heyman is beginning to panic as Sami looks to pull the trigger on Reigns until Roman pulls his own trigger as he hits a sickening spear on Zayn as the referee comes back around. Roman Reigns has successfully retained the undisputed Universal Heavyweight. No! The will of Sami is too strong. Roman is furious that Zayn has found a way to overcome at this point in time. He will not quit. He will not stop until he achieves his proclamation of taking down the tribal chief once and for all. You should have stayed in the bloodline, and now it is done. You're done, Roman says before calling for another spear. But then, at ringside, Jey Uso is standing there, causing Roman to stop in his tracks. I thought I told you to stay home. Now is not the time. Roman screams at his cousin, who decides to slide into the ring, and he gets in the face of Reigns. Him? You would choose him over your own family. If it wasn't for me getting you in that match 2 years ago, you'd be chasing after that whack-ass 24/7 stuff. You'd be right there with Sami doing jackass, Roman says, trying to talk some sense into his cousin and right-hand man. I am doing this for you. He betrayed me. He betrayed you when he stuck that chair in my back. Let me finish this. Let me finish him so we can focus on destroying Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania. Come on, Roman says as he continues to plead with Jey, and it appears that he has finally gotten through to his cousin. Has he made his choice? Jey, I acknowledge you, tribal chief. I acknowledge you, brother, Sami shouts as he stands to his feet, beaten, battered. But he means every single word. Jey looks at both men and he makes his choice. He super kicks the hell out of Sami Zayn, much to the dismay of the fans in attendance, but much to the delight of Roman, who starts to walk towards Sami, ready to put an end to Zayn once and for all. But then Jey super kicks Roman Reigns, much to the shock of everyone, before walking out of the ring. Paul Heyman is shocked. Jimmy is shocked and gets in the face of his brother, wanting to hit him, but he doesn't. And Jey walks past him without saying a single word. He made his choice. A very confused and dazed Roman Reigns recovers in the ring, crawls to the corner. His right-hand man betrayed him before Sami Zayn strikes with a haluva kick to Reigns. He makes the cover. His dream has been achieved as he picks up the win, becoming the first person to pin Roman Reigns in over 3 years. Thanks to Jey Uso's choice, Sami Zayn has unseated the tribal chief as the undisputed Universal Heavyweight Champion. Content with his decision, Jey Uso stops on the stage, turns around, and simply says, "It is finished." It is the beginning of the fall of the bloodline. Sami Zayn achieved his dream, and Jey Uso finally found the courage to stand up to his abusive cousin once and for all. And if you enjoyed this scenario, make sure you check out this one right here, where we ask the question of what if R-Truth won the WWE title in 2011.